I enjoyed playing with Scotty.
He's a very selfish guy.
I made a great sacrifice to get Scotty in Houston.
He doesn't show me the desire to want to win.
For him to want to bolt on me after 1 year, I was very disappointed.
Charles never will win a championship because he doesn't show any dedication.
You know, I gave up more than anybody to get Scotty.
If anything, he owed me an apology for coming to play with his sorry pet butt.
I'm going to definitely go at it.
The battle lines have been drawn. It's the Rockets and the Blazers next here on TNT.
You said this was a rose garden. Mike?
All right, thank you, Craig. The officials who will be keeping a sharp eye on both Charles Barkley and Scottie Pippen, Ron Garrison, Ron Alesiak, and Jason Phillips. Arvydas Sabonis for the Portland Trailblazers going up against Akeem Olajuwon of the Houston Rockets, and it's controlled by Houston. The rookie from Maryland, Steve Francis, who has come on as of late. And the matchup, Barkley being guarded by Rasheed Wallace. Olajuwon off the fake. And Barkley shooting over Wallace.
He's long for Charles to get that jump shot over the top, and Stoudemire leads with the exact alley-oop pass over the top of the rim, and Wallace such a great finisher because of his size, his length, and his great hands.
Charles Barkley has come up with some big numbers in the rebounding department. 15 the other night against Dallas.
We're talking about a power forward filling the right lane, and then the size and the ability to catch and finish. Rasheed Wallace, just a great all-around basketball player.
Rockets made the decision whether they would start over with younger players or take one last shot, and they decided to stay. 9 games on the road. That's the most in the NBA. Pass intended for Wallace. And here's Francis on the breakaway.
Transition game where he's at his best. Coming out of Maryland, they pressed, they trapped full court, they extended the game, and he feels so comfortable. That's part of the reason why there was this big adjustment period for him starting out as the point guard here in Houston.
Williams protecting the dribble. Francis with the lead for Barkley, and he's fouled. Nice setup.
Steve Francis has the ability to change ends of the floor, go from the defensive end to the offensive end, and once they come up with the basketball, he'll be out in front most times, and obviously has the ability, because of his athleticism, to finish.
Barkley, a 67% free throw shooter. Charles averaging 14 per game, a shade over 14. Steve Francis leading the Rockets at 17 a game, and he's come on as of late. He's been showing some signs. Off the good setup by Charles Barkley. Smith for 3. Yes. Years gone by, this is a terrific shooting team from three-point range. Oh, nice recovery by Scottie Pippen. And Scottie is playing despite that dislocated left index finger that was injured during preseason. 15-8, 5.5 remaining in the first quarter. Francis from straight away.
Their defensive rotations, that he can do a little bit of everything. Score, facing up, hit the jumper. He can put it on the floor, actually, draw and kick to open teammates.
And Scottie Pippen showing the touch. He has 6 points. At the line, a 77% free throw shooter.
It's a good sign when you're a rookie, come in the league and shoot that well at the foul line early on.
By the Rockets, Blazers with just 1. Here's Pippen wide open for 3.
Yes. You could see from the beginning of the game the way Houston was playing Scottie Pippen.
The 24, Pippen. Stoudemire open for 3. Shot clock at 3. Down to 2. Francis for 3. Oh, it's Cato rejected. Jermaine O'Neal.
For some type of back pick for Sabonis here at the end of this with very limited time. There's the back screen. Anthony on Sabonis. Instead, they throw the ball back out to O'Neal.
But Sabonis gets sitting down, getting a rest with Drew coming on. Here's the double on Barkley. Mobley from straight away. And off the outlet, Mobley moving on Pippen and hitting. It counts. And the foul.
Good call that time. Mobley had already taken off in his attempt at the basket. Scottie tried to slide over at the last second, so you'll have a 3-point play possibility here for Cuttino Mobley and the Houston Rockets.
Timeout has been taken by the Blazers. 2.5 gone by of the second.
Goal percentage is second best in the NBA.
Here's Mobley. Yes, it's a 12-2. Gets it out to Drew. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bullard for 3. Matt Bullard, who spent the earlier part of this season on the injured list, bothered by chronic tendonitis, bring the Rockets within 1. They were down by as many as 14. Anthony for first half. Durant has to get it out. Here's Anthony for 3. Oh, he's feeling it. Greg Anthony shooting the ball extremely well. 38-32. Durant able to get it back.
Well, he has such quick feet. He gets him on the entry passes into the post, Pete.
And Grant posting up. It counts, and the foul. Bullard on a reverse. Pretty setup by Barkley.
Give and go basketball. Pass to the corner. Inside cut. Charles gave it right back.
Quarter. Mobley with the ball. Rather, Francis with the ball. Back to Barkley for 3. Yes. Charles Barkley in the field in the first half. Mobley had it knocked away by Pippen. It's a 3-on-1. Pippen all the way. It counts, and the foul. Boy, does he look sharp tonight.
I think everybody felt that at the last second, Scotty was going to dish the ball off in the right lane to Damon Stoudemire, who was filling. But Scotty felt that he had the full acceleration. You'll see Stoudemire give and then fill. Right there is where you feel he's going to give it back. But instead, Scotty takes it himself, finishes, and goes to the line.
Several Portland players over to taunt Cuttino Mobley for some of the shake and bake moves. Here's Mobley getting ahead of the field. Stopped by Pippen. Mobley again, and he's fouled by Grant. Mobley for 3. Yes. Drew came up short. And Anthony on the run. O'Neal. Well, a high percentage shot.
Charles Barkley on his offensive play and taking too quick of a shot.
All right, thanks, Craig. Francis this time hesitating and now pumps it up from 3-point range. Actually, Tomjanovich said shoot the ball. He was right in front of the Houston bench.
He couldn't make the entry pass.
Oh, a circus shot. Cato is there to put it home.
I was starting to say
First 4.5 minutes of this fourth quarter, the Blazers could not buy one. 0 for 9 from the field. Since then, they've hit 3 of 4. 4 minutes remaining in this fourth quarter. Schrempf posting up. Detlef Schrempf. That is his first field goal. The Blazers lead by 3.
just seems like Detlef Schrempf waited until it was his turn. He just played the team game, and then when they needed a big basket, they went to him in the post-up area. He makes the shot he has to make.
Bullard for 3. Yes! Matt Bullard under 1 minute to go in the fourth. Portland in possession. Game is tied at 77. Stoudemire with no hesitation. The Rockets call for time. Damon Stoudemire, who has not shot the ball well tonight, coming off the sensational game against the T-Wolves on Wednesday, hits a big one for the 2-point lead. For this Houston possession, they're down by 2. Francis got the step. Francis not able to hit, but Cato does. And the one-time Trailblazer has time for that luxury. Again, it is Barkley defending against Pippen as they get it in. Stoudemire.
There it is. There's the jump shooter.
Wallace. Kept alive by Stoudemire. Oh, Portland wanted a foul. No call made. Ron Garretson says no call, and we go to overtime with the game time. Mobley with the room. Yes! Cuttino Mobley with a three-pointer. Rockets lead 85-84. 25 for Mobley.
There's one of those threes we talked about taking place. The gamble there when you double team, that you open the three-point lineup.
Oh, Steve Smith. Francis picked up by Shrek.
They switch that not to give up the three-point shot. They take the quick two. Now they'll press, trap. If they don't steal it, they'll foul right away.
It is a one.
Man up on the ball to try and slow down the inbounds pass and bother the inbounder.
Well, pressure free throws by Anthony for a three-point lead. Time running down. Down to 4. Here's Francis giving it a bullet for 3 and the win. And that will do it. The Portland Trail Blazers have defeated the Houston Rockets. A tough loss for the Rockets, who dropped to 3-11, while Portland goes to 12-2. It is their second best start.